In this tutorial, I'm going to create a business card using Google Draw. So I'm going to jump right in and just go to New and go to More and choose this Google Drawing. And I'm just going to start off with the base at first. So I don't need this whole document here. So I'm just going to kind of draw it off in a corner. So I'll just start off with just creating just a simple shape, rectangle, and I'll just kind of create it about that size or something. So, and you can use your little inches up here. So most business cards are about 3 inches by about 2.5. And then if we wanted to, we could plot the rulers and play at that a little bit, but we'll just kind of guesstimate right there. And then choose a color for your base. And then once you have the base kind of figured out, we can kind of go off there. I'm going to actually shrink this down. So I'm going to come in here, or maybe I'll just resize it this way first. So I'll kind of go in and about 2. So 3.5 by 2. So I've gone a little bit too small. And that should just give me kind of that dimension. So there's my business card. So about 3.5 by 2. And then now I'll go ahead and jump back in and grab a shape. And I'm going to just use this first one to just fill the whole area. And choose a color. And then I'm going to go ahead and grab maybe another shape. And just use a rectangle or whatever you feel like using. Maybe I'll come in here. Yeah, I'll just use that one again. And this is going to be kind of my base up here. Just keep it simple. Most business cards have some sort of a logo. I'm just going to kind of use maybe a space filler or one of these other graphics for the meantime. And later on, if we want to create a logo, we can do that. And then grab the text tool. So I'm going to go ahead and click and drag. And then this first text, probably 14, maybe go 18. Type in what you want your text to say. So that would be your name. And then just go ahead and choose whatever font you want. And then go ahead and give yourself a title too. So some sort of a position. So I'm going to grab another one. And this one is going to be probably a little bit smaller text. And you can kind of move that to where you want it to go. It's kind of doing this weird thing right now on me. And I'll come back up here and maybe make that a little bit bigger. So, and then you can kind of decide. So I'm going to play with a little bit of color and just maybe throw in just a simple color. And then down below you want to have some sort of informational material. So I'm going to just grab a text box. You can do this individually or you can do separate pieces. This needs to be a little bit up. And drag that up. So I'll grab another text box. And usually most business cards have a few things like, and that's way too big for now. So usually include things like address. And you don't have to put your real address, but usually phone number. And then email. And then website or social media, whatever you want to put for your business card. And that you can kind of play around with too and get going. But maybe play with that a little bit. Maybe I'll add another quick little shape down along the bottom just to kind of give it a little touch. Maybe use that same greenish color that I had up here. And then just save that as business card. And then once you have that done, you can save it. If I had a little bit more time, I'd create a logo besides the smiley face, but you kind of get the basic view of kind of what you're doing. Play with some fonts. And then when you're done, you can just do a file export and export that out as a JPEG or a PNG and submit that.